Apple's China sales surge. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of Heise Says US. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from Reuters, which is discussing Apple's China sales surging and they're beating Wall Street's expectations on record iPhone revenue. Now if we jump over to TradingView, we can see it's trading at $142.6 US dollar or 0.06 US dollars. So, well, it's definitely climbed since the beginning of the year. We can see the technicals are saying a buy, and let's have a look at what some of the ideas are. Don't go chasing waterfalls, and that's we've got a long, what do we have? Pre-earning analysis, key points to keep in mind. Come on, we've got short, bearish. Let's have a look at the bearish and Apple. What's next? 19 hours ago and 11 hours ago. So what do we have here? Nothing really that they're saying. So they're going short on it. Boom, $137. And here we have APL. What's next? They're thinking it'll go short. I see another 4% move possible where it will be met with heavy resistance. The sell-off could be massive. We are way overextended. Over moving averages, we are due for a correction. Short term into February, I could see us continue this bull run. If it can break through 150 into 155, then maybe we go further, but I expect profit taking. I expect us running up to test the first resistance, then come down into the second support, fall into the third, and so on. Falling below the second support would be bearish, and we can short down to the third. Secure profits and wait. So let's have a look. We'll have to see. And I will give you a thumbs up for putting that effort in, and we'll have to see how it goes, everyone. Are you invested in Apple? So, Apple Inc. on Wednesday reported holiday quarter sales and profits that beat Wall Street expectations as new 5G iPhones helped push handset revenue to a new record and sparked a 57% rise in China sales. Apple shipped its iPhone 12 lineup several weeks later than usual, but an expanded number of models and new look appeared to have tapped into pent-up demand for upgrades, especially in China. The company also posted strong sales of its Mac laptops and iPads in the quarter, driven by consumers working, learning, and playing from home during the pandemic. Apple's revenue for the quarter ending December 26 rose 21% to $111.44 billion. Earnings per share rose to $1.68 from $1.25. Analysts expected $103.28 billion and a $1.41 share earnings, according to IBES data from Referral. Sales of iPhones were $65.6 billion, compared with estimates of $59.8 billion, and beating Apple's previous quarterly all-time high of $61.58 billion in iPhone sales for the first quarter of fiscal year 2018. Shares of Apple were down slightly in after-hours trade following the report, but have risen nearly 12% since January 15. The results come as investors have spent the past year rethinking Apple's valuation. Apple's shares often traded at lower price-to-earnings ratios than its rivals due to Apple's dependence on the iPhone, but those ratios have risen over the past year, as have valuations of other major tech firms. Apple, the biggest US-listed public company by market capitalization with a value of $2.4 trillion, has thrived through a pandemic that forced it to shutter many of its stores but prompted many consumers to buy or upgrade devices. Apple Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook told Reuters in an interview that the company now has an active install base of 1.65 billion devices compared with 1.5 billion devices a year ago. Cook also said Apple now has an install base of more than 1 billion iPhones, an increase over the 900 million the company most recently disclosed in 2019. The pandemic's travel restrictions disrupted Apple's product development cycle, with the late launch of its 5G devices temporarily wiping as much as 100 billion from its market capitalization in October. But even then, Cook and others were optimistic that the phones would become strong sellers, citing early sales data in China. The prediction proved correct, with fiscal first quarter sales in China rising 57% to 21.31 billion, compared with 13.58 billion a year earlier. We are two of the top 3 selling smartphones in urban China, Cook told Reuters in an interview, adding that many of the company's other products and services also sold well. Cook said that Apple gained iPhone sales in China, both from customers switching from rival Android devices, as well as existing customers upgrading devices, but said upgraders in particular set an all-time record in China. Mac sales reached 8.68 billion, in line with analyst expectations of 8.69. Apple in November released its first laptop and desktop computers with processor chips of its own design, breaking a near 15-year partnership with Intel Corp. Sales of iPads were 8.44 billion compared with analyst expectations of 7.46. Cook told Reuters that sales of Macs, iPads, and iPhone 12 Pro models all ran into supply constraints. He said that semiconductors are very tight, but that other areas of the supply chain contributed to the constraints as well. The company's services businesses, which includes its Apple One bundle of television, music, and cloud storage services, had a 15.76 billion in revenue compared with analyst estimates of 14.8. Cook told Reuters that Apple has 620 million paying subscribers on its platform, ahead of its goal to have 600 million subscribers by the end of 2020. The services segment also includes sales from Apple's App Store, whose billing practices have become a flashpoint of conflict with Fortnite creator Epic Games, whose privacy rules have ticked off a public spat with Facebook Inc. Apple's wearables and accessories segment, which includes Apple Watch and AirPods product lines, hit 12.97 billion in revenue versus analysts' estimates of 11.96. Apple in December released the AirPod Max, a 550? Really? For AirPods? Okay, they know what they're doing. People are buying the stuff. Over-ear wireless headphone with shipment dates stretching months into the future within hours of the product's launch. Cook said short supply of the AirPod Max could continue into the company's current fiscal second quarter. Apple on Wednesday also declared a dividend of 20.5 cents per share. Chief Financial Officer Luca Mastrati told Reuters that relative weakness of the value of the US dollar added about 100 basis points to Apple's fiscal first quarter revenue, but did not have an impact on the company's gross margins. So there we have it, everyone. Apple beating expectations, and some predictions, or some people arguing for a bearish call on Apple. What do you think? Are you invested in Apple? I have a very small number of Apple shares simply just to be exposed to it. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. If you enjoy the channel and the content I cobble together, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Aussie Broadband. You can buy a merch from Heise Says, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.